immune to grab too, but this is decently safe if you have 3 characters, but they can still be trolls if they use bio or poison, which isn't really super likely. But they just use poison and sab in there. The tentacle in the upper right has the most HP, because they all have different HP and weaknesses. So you want to use like drill and or a bolt or stuff to make it die after you use all of your rods.
Oh, okay. I just figured out what movie they're watching in the other room. It's Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh.
Well, they're watching it without me.
Oh, so sad.
You've only watched it with them probably more than a few times.
Right now it's always Curious George. That's all Ariana wants to watch anymore. And she wants to watch the Halloween one. Halloween.
Still better than the Curious George video game you got. Or did you get that?
Yeah.
That Fun Limited.
No, it was an offer on like apple juice bottles that we got.
Oh.
Mail in so many labels and we'll send you a free Curious George game. So I was like, okay. Then found out it wouldn't even run on our computer because I can't remember.
Not much will run on your computer, to be fair.
Well, no, but like it wouldn't run on anyone's computer. You had to have this really obscure video card.
Didn't it have a virus as well, or something like that?
Well, I was reading reviews, and yeah, it like crashed people's computers and did all kinds of stuff. That was pretty.
Curious George is just a bit too curious. It sounds like. We pretty much had a tie between everybody other than LCC on the fishing. Might be calling 238 for Almegas, so we had a 3-second spread for the other 3.
Oh, very nice. I'll get you next time, Sid. Next time. Yeah. Oh, come on, Inspector Gadget. Never mind. Whatever. The cat. Okay. Final Fantasy VI, guys.
Yeah. So Vic is picking up Mog. In the any percent no sketch route, you beat the game with 6 characters because you have to have Silas, Edgar, and Setzer in order to get to Kafka's Tower, and then then they get Sabin, Mog, and Go-Go. Just because kind of a unique. Well, it's not unique, but in FF6 you have to split up your characters into different parties, or 3 different parties to assault Kafka's Tower, and then a really, really interesting thing about routing this game is just how you kind of, because each party has mini bosses to fight before you get to Kafka, and you have to figure out strats for all of those. Because the main reason they're getting Go-Go is because Go-Go can use any character's command, so you can use slots and use Joker Doom. But only 2 parties have access to that, so for the 3rd one they have to do something else, which in this route is going to be Vanish Doom. But yeah, Mog is kind of an essential because Mog can equip the Moval Charm, which prevents all random encounters. So you have 1 party in Kafka's Tower that can't get into random encounters at all, which saves quite a bit of time. And doesn't have to worry about some of them that you can't run away from either.
Did you try to ban me?
You linked the Curious George game. What else was I going to do?
The Amazon page for it. Read the reviews on there. It's not a download for the game.
Oh, okay. Don't read the reviews.
Boogie. I approve the final party names for Team Ultra's Boogie.
The Boogie has been idle for too long. That thunder shield there is very important.
Oh yeah. Elemental shields are really, really good in this game too, because they let you absorb the element that they are, and also make you immune to some other ones. And the thunder shield gives you wind, and I forget if there's another element that it makes you immune to too, like water maybe. Wind is the important one for what's coming up. You can also break them to cast a level 3 spell that has the same kind of overpowered properties as a rod, but
So weird to me, breaking a shield.
yeah, you
Break your shield on him, it kills.
You throw a shield at them and then a bolt of lightning hits. Ooh, I think Feral Pigman just linked the Ultras Boogie video for the uninformed. Oh yeah, someone asked about Doomgaze too.
Yeah, there's a possibility someone will run into him.
Yeah, because Doomgaze is like his position gets set whenever you get on the airship, right? I should say whenever you load the overworld map, and it's random, and he likes to kind of camp out, and seems to really like to camp out over Kefka's tower. And you really, really, really don't want your characters to all be level 15 at this point because of that, because Doomgaze always starts the battle with level 5 Doom.
Oh yeah, that good old Doomgaze.
But you can just run away from him if you run into him.
Yeah, or use Joker Doom on him.
Or kill him, yeah, and get Bahamut.
Yeah. Alright, so Vic's starting the tower now. He's in the final dungeon of the game at level like 14 or 15. So,
Ooh, fun.
this run isn't over until it's over. Okay, kind of mentioned earlier, there's certain battles you can get here that you can't run away from. In the outer or the outside sections of the tower, you can get into battles with great behemoths, which you have to kill at least the behemoth in order to be able to get out of it. And then outsiders are the other really scary enemy here. And LCC you see is fighting some stuff in that desert there, which Vic also did. That's basically just to get the last magic points that you need for the spells you need to finish the run.
Well, when I redid Doulahan, I didn't grab the Man-Eater.
And that's for magic block on Goku.
Yeah. We'll see what that does then.
No. No, knock on wood for no Murton then, especially.
Oh man. Honestly, there's a small chance that could be a big problem.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, if you saw the last relay, just think about what happened to LCC. That basically not having the man-eater makes that a little more likely to happen if you get Murtimed. And they're getting that Aegis shield for Magic Block primarily, even though it's a little bit of a detour. Alright, so Vic's about to do a skip that's only been known about for about a little over 6 months or so.
Oh, yeah.
This is right before the last relay race.
Yep, like 2 days before the last relay race, this got discovered. One of you want to explain how it works? I'm getting kind of tired of talking.
Can you carry...
Yeah, it has to do with switching parties here. Basically, you step on the tile that would trigger the boss battle, but as you do so, you switch. You switch to a different party, so it doesn't actually trigger. And then when you come back, you have to go into the menu. I think it's... I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, when on the party, before you go back to the party that's on the trigger tile you want to skip, you need to open the menu and then interrupt it by switching parties, which will be in the menu with your
That's right.
main party without triggering the tile again.
Yeah, and there's 2 bosses here in Kefka's Tower that you can skip doing that, by doing that.
Yeah, Inferno and Poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for Inferno, they're actually just walking over the tile where he jumps down on you. And then for Poltergeist, they're actually just using that to go up, walk across a conveyor belt, going the wrong way so that they can go in the back door to the final switch that normally you have to fight in Poltergeist to get to.
Yeah, just taking the back door, the alternate route. But it's kind of nice that you can skip Inferno now, because normally you'd use Joker Doom on Inferno, but if he uses Atomic Ray, that messes with the RNG for Joker Doom, so it was always kind of an annoying battle anyway. So now it's really nice that you can skip.
Yep. Probably the worst mini-boss you actually have to fight is Doom's, because it can freeze you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, you know what, I think we've made it almost through this whole run without explaining the magic evasion glitch, too. That's really important at this point.
Oh yeah, we haven't. Well, basically, evade doesn't work because good job programming, good job quality assurance team, you'll see them in the credits. But because of that, magic evade actually... It is magic evade, right?
Yep.
It's called M-block.
M-block.
It's written as in this, yeah.
Yeah, M-block actually works for both evade and magic evasion.
For both physical and magical attacks.
Mm-hmm. So the higher you get that, the more you're going to evade until you get up to 128, in which case you evade everything that can be evaded. So nothing can hit you unless it ignores evasion or magic block.
Yeah, like Merton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the final battle, yeah, on tier 3 you can use Merton. That and Quake, which is why you need Test Float. Those ignore evasion, but most things don't, so you're almost invincible.
At the same time, it's hard to get everyone up there. You can usually get one character to 128, maybe two of them fairly high.
Well, it depends because each character has a different base magic evasion stat. And so depending on what it is, like Celis and Edgar's, their base magic evade is high enough that just with the equipment you get here in the run, you can get them up over 128.
Yeah,
So
and that gives them completely perfect evasion to attacks that aren't unblockable.
Yeah, so to use that, you equip stuff like the Force Shield, Force Armor, Enhancers, Bard's Hats, and then White Capes. Those are all the things that you get in this run that boost your magic evade.
And you can also use the True Knight relic that you got way back in the Returner's hideout to do kind of the same thing that they did in like FF4 and 5 too, with getting your party into critical and then having one character with cover take all the hits.
Mm-hmm. And what's nice is that Celis can get up to 128 and still have an extra relic slot empty. She doesn't need the 2 white capes to get up to 128, so you can equip her with the True Knight and use that strat.
So what's magical about
Vic
this?
just dodged a bullet, by the way, too. Those Doom Dragons can use like S-Cross, I think,
Ooh.
which if they do, I think it kills you.
What's magical about the evasion, by the way, is that here she is jumping in front of someone, you know, taking the blow, and then she's like, haha, dodge it.
Just me.
It's like 10 hits, well, more like 0 hits.
Yeah. But they weren't even aiming for her to begin with. Apparently just stepping in front of someone and stepping to the side is enough to confuse them.
Yeah, I like it when you do that and you have blink status, because then you just jump in front of them and nothing happens other than them missing. Doesn't work with Vanish, because Vanish overrides cover. Alright, LCC starting the tower now. You'll play the remix music for the end of the game now, and then do the original when Magus gets there. So if LCC is still on his manipulation route, he can guarantee not getting any inescapable battles here. Or getting any outsiders. Outsiders are palette swap ninjas, and actually just as scary too, because
You can actually run away from the outsiders, but they're still scary because they're so fast. And they do attacks that ignore magic evasion, and so they can kill you.
Okay, LCC about to Inferno skip. Oh, I think we were supposed to track if they got the MLG landing on Kefka's tower too for the last incentive. Or will we make sure I look at my notes?
I know.
Oh no, it was actually the Welt quick kill was what we had for that one, and none of them got
yes.
it.
Yeah,
So,
because I saw the big like landed just outside the tower and safety saved.
Mm.
Okay, so here, yeah, Vig just did the poltergeist skip. And that one's a little more complicated than the Inferno skip because you have to do it twice. In order for it to work twice, you have to switch the order of Edgar and Gogo for it to work the second time.
But it's pretty easy to do if you practice, though, just because
Yeah.
I mean, you're buffering the inputs to change parties and open the menu by kind of doing it while you're walking onto the tile for changing parties, and then you're canceling the fade out of opening the menu too. So
Yeah, it's a really easy trick, actually. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't discovered.
yeah, like by Tassers already or something. All right, so I think I wasn't paying attention, but I think he already fought Guardian. Now
Yeah.
we've got Doom. It's probably the worst of the tower mini bosses that you still actually have to fight. Because if it uses N cross, it has a chance to freeze you.
It looks like LCC is a bit stuck in a battle right now. You can't run away, and he felt Joker Doom, and then
Ooh.
it cast Lodestone. So
Yeah,
that may have
Lodestone
thrown off
messes with
the.
the RNG.
Yes, I'm sure he has an app up right now to calculate what the kind of most optimal way to get Joker Doom enabled again is.
Yeah.
I always had that running when I ran the Japanese version. Alright, good Doom kill there. Doom done in by Doom.
Just hoping for no Lodestone again.
Yeah, because remember, he's only level like 14 or so, and he's got pretty much nothing that he can do to kill this thing with damage in any kind of reasonable time period, so he pretty much has to try to go. Oh, he's resetting, it looks like. Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Sometimes it just gets so messed up.
Yeah.
It's really hard to salvage.
Yeah, though, and I know he saved before Inferno, so that's not too costly, because I think because it's the room right after this one where you can get landworms. Well, and I guess then the next kind of similar, really short up and down room. Big about to fight Goddess, the last mini boss. Although this is if you unless you fail Joker Doom, this is the easiest one just because it's a side attack.
I've had a couple runs fail at Goddess. This is pretty sad.
Yeah, it's so close to the end, but you still gotta focus and
I know.
finish it out.
Yeah, LCC got this battle again. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I think if you get into a situation like this, I think you need to hard reset your console actually in order to change your seed. Otherwise, you'll just get the exact same fight after you continue. Well, or maybe it's just after you like game over and restart. You have to reset.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, another one? Jeez.
Wow. So this is why it's kind of anybody's race still. Just
Yep.
because so many things can go wrong in Kefka's Tower.
All right, and
Starting the
Vic
final
is-
boss now.
Yeah, we're moving to possibly the first victory. We'll see.
There was lots of trolling here last relay race.
Yeah. So, well, Vic has to kill Kafka before 5:37 in order to get a sub 13 for his team. So he could die multiple times and still get that pretty comfortably. Because it's, I think, about roughly 5 minutes of cutscenes before you actually start the fight. Or maybe I think it's not even that, because I mean, despite this being the longest of the 3 games to speedrun, it has the shortest cutscene before the final boss. I know it's 6 minutes in FF4.
Yes, don't forget to float.
So for the 3 tiers that you have to fight before you get to Kefka, you have to use reverse Joker Doom, because you can't use regular Joker Doom. You could use regular Joker Doom on Kefka, but it would be kind of a little complicated because everything you do on the other tiers affects the slots RNG.
Yeah,
So-
you'd have to keep track of it the whole time.
And since you have Go-Go in this route, there's no reason to do that when you can just mimic reverse Joker Doom.
Mm.
But it's definitely the scariest parts of this are tiers 2 and 3. 'Cause, like, tier 2 can do Diffuser, I think, which can kill some of your characters, and then tier 3 can do Murton. And if you get Murton, then you basically have to count on Go-Go taking up to 2 or more instant death attacks, just up with his magic evasion.
Yeah, the strategy is usually you equip the Thunder Shield on Go-Go just before tier 3, so that if it does Murton, it'll do 0 damage to him. Because Murton is fire and wind elemental, for whatever reason, and Thunder Shield...
Yeah.
wind.
Yep.
There
So
we go.
that, and equip the Force Shield on him to raise his magic block more, and then have him mimic Joker Doom and hope that he survives Calmness.
Yeah, because tier 3 uses Calmness 1 or 2 times as a final attack, which is it's an instant death attack that ignores immunity to instant death, and so
But
Nope.
it's a physical attack, so it's blockable.
yeah, there's several ways to avoid it. Yeah, you can either block it with magic evasion, you can have vanish or blink status, or you can like be jumping if you use the Palador summon or Dragoon boots.
Do the Ultras Boogie!
Oh yeah. I was waiting for that. I was waiting. At first, I thought it was do the Meteo now because he had 8 in the last 2.
So here at the beginning is just getting everyone into critical HP, and Celis has the True Knight on, so she'll block all the physical attacks.
Yeah, and then if you have a Thunder Rod left from the Floating Continent because you didn't get too many ninjas, you can Thunder Rod your own party to get into critical a lot more efficiently than just beating yourself up. Ooh. Just missed the 7 there.
Ah. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Everyone's
so-
still
Tier
alive.
Tier 1
Yeah.
is the safest. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna miss it, do it on tier 1.
Yeah. So if you miss it, you don't want to finish out slots basically, because then you would use leg
Back
warp and heal yourself out of critical.
If you don't finish it, then you'll be...
Just punches. And they're casting Vanish on Setzer to make sure Muddle doesn't miss.
Yeah, because if Muddle misses, you'll Joker Doom your own party.
Yep.
That's kind of bad.
Just a bit, just a bit. All right, on to tier 2. Again, tier 2 is pretty terrifying. You can cast Doom on one of these and insta kill it. There is a high chance of it missing, but you know, after a couple tries, you usually get it.
Usually, after the you wait for the opening attacks of tier 2, and if no one dies, then you can just go ahead and go for the reverse Joker Doom. But if someone dies, then it's safer to cast Mute and Doom onto the cards.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, you can mimic reverse Joker Doom, and they'll be doing that later on. But for tier 2, it just because of oddities with how targeting works and like which slots in the game's data the different pieces of the final boss are taking up, it's a lot faster to just do reverse Joker Doom again.
It's faster and safer. Yeah.
You would have to mimic. I can't remember. It's like 3 times. On tier 2 to kill them all with mimicking Joker Doom, and it's unlikely that Gogo will survive that long. And the thing is, if anyone else does any other attacks, then you can't mimic anymore.
Yeah, like using Phoenix Downs.
Yeah, so it's pretty hard to mimic on tier 2.
Yeah, although if you're not able to do it right away, you can make it a bit safer too by casting Doom on the middle piece, and then because that's not immune to instant death, and then you can also cast Mute on the left piece.
Yeah,
which disables it.
It looks like he didn't have to. We got good luck there.
Yep. All right, it's the moment of truth now.
Moment of truth.
1 out of 3 chance to get Murtond. If that doesn't happen, he's gonna
Oh, okay. Let's see what happens.
Oh, welp.
Oh, come on, go.
Yeah. So what do you try to? Yeah. So if you see it start to use Murton, you want to take Celus's Force Shield off and equip it on Gogo to give him more magic block, and then you start mimicking Reverse Joker Doom and just hope. Oh. You hope that doesn't happen.
Oh, he could still pull it off though. He could still pull off the victory.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a pretty sizable lead, so he could still get first if he does it second attempt. Although LCC is pretty close behind, just about to kill Goddess.
This is what kept happening in the last relay race.
Yeah, I mean, LCC died twice to Murton Calmness, even with all of the equipment he's supposed to have on Gogo at this point. Just, it's not over till it's over. I mean,
yeah.
Tier 3 is one of the scariest parts of the whole run. And if they were doing Sabinless, getting Murton, you're dead instantly, basically, because you skip the Thunder Shield and the true Sabinless route.
Mm.
All right. Well, it's down to Vic and LCC.
Yeah, LCC is just starting.
It's a really, yeah. Honestly, as long as fights go well, it could be either of their games, and that's assuming fights go well, of course.
Yeah, which is a pretty big assumption to make with this game. But if you don't get Murton by tier 3, then you basically have it at that point too, because you can mimic reverse Joker Doom, and then because Celis has maxed out Magic Block and your party's in critical, it doesn't really matter who he targets with Calmness, because Celis will just block it. Yeah, if you're doing the Thunder Rod strat to get into critical, you want to heal Celis up before moving on to tier 2 too, just because then if you get diffusered, Celis will actually survive.
All right.
I think we have ourselves a race here between Vic and LCC for first place now.
Yeah, this comeback is being pretty good. I'm really enjoying this. I feel bad for Vic, but at the same time, it's making for a good viewer experience.
Yeah, so Vic's can take out tier 1 first, but remember, anything can happen depending on like what tiers 2 and 3 do in the first turn. Yeah, almost 13 hours, and we got this close to the finish. I really couldn't have asked for more.
I know. This is great.
Yep.
I'm like so nervous right now, and I'm not even playing.
Yeah, me too. I can't even hear the music too, but I can hear it in my head.
Yeah, same here.
Ooh, diffuser.
I've got the cafe music in my head for some reason.
At least you don't have the music from another game that you're working on.
It's in my head now, Poexel. You did that to me. You ruined this. You ruined this moment.
Alright, so LCC is catching up because of Vic getting trolled by Diffuser.
Yeah, let's see what kind of luck LCC gets.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Vic too, just because Celis is reasonably safe, but if she keeps getting if you keep having issues getting Joker Doom off, it might use Delta Hit, which is an unblockable Petrify attack, and if that hits Celis, then it's over. Well, I guess unless somebody else is alive and you have like remedy items.
Yeah, LCC got a lot more luck during this.
Yeah, no one died for LCC, so you can just do the reverse right away.
Well, we all know what's coming up next.
Fathlow's right there too.
Yeah. Ooh. 3 out of 4 on the final boss at the same time.
LCC's pulling ahead.
But what's gonna happen? Oh, right now I'm just watching. I'm watching.
All right, let's see. What do we get? Little Jin knows what he wants. I see. Remember, it's 1 out of 3 odds for Merton. W wind.
W win.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
The other 1 out of 3 is nothing.
Nothing?
He's just gonna do reverse Joker Doom again because that's faster than mimicking it.
Looks like Bick has had luck on this.
Oh,
as
he made it.
yeah.
And he's mimicking. We might have ourselves a really
Whoa.
literal photo finish here.
Oh, who's gonna make it? Ah!
Oh,
This-
Oh my god.
What's happening? Tell me.
What is going on?
What happened?
You guys are synced up
you're like
perfect
1 or
right now.
2 seconds
Oh
apart.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
No, 1 or 2 frames apart. Like seriously, this is.
Ah! Well, good race. Good race. Merton. Why?
This is too good.
See who can skip falling.
Oh,
Time.
And time.
Oh man!
oh. Yeah,
Just
we're gonna need to add up the times before declaring a winner here, just because of the game switching.
Well, according to my timer, I get 457.19.48.
Yep, that's what I stopped it at 457.19.4.
such a
Oh,
good
rip
finish.
chat!
Good job,
No,
guys.
wow,
Good job.
that was such an incredible finish.
Wow.
If it's only 3 seconds, then LCC probably took that. Because he
Getting
said...
lots of 8s from the Japanese chat too, which means clapping.
Fatflow is still coming up. Honestly, if you take in the setup time, I know that setup time was much, much longer. I mean, if you add things up, it's possible that he could, be right up there with LCC and Bick.
Yeah, and Magus needs to cut 528 in order to get a sub 13 for Team Wyverns. Or I'm sorry, 513. Which he could definitely still do if the rest of his run goes pretty well.
Where are my
see.
Franker Z's at?
Right.
Where are my Franker Z's at?
Where are the big goals at, man? Where's the big goal? I did something right.
And
Sure.
Fatflow is coming right to the end right now.
Yeah. He's just about to finish.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna tell me through chat when he's done.
Synchronized books.
This is beautiful. Not so good because we don't really get the scenes. I mean, just Cyan's floating head.
Floating heads, that's all we get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
floating head with a floating mustache, though.
Floating mustache.
He's not with us. Yeah, but he has to mimic once and have it whiff, basically, to reset the targeting for reverse Joker Doom, and then the second go will actually kill him. Alright, so it looks like 504.17 for Faflo.
Very nice.
Very nice time for a live win.
All right, Magus, let's do this. You got this.
Surprise upsets in the works. I'll just say that now, doing the math in my head.
Mm.
My people are not blocking attacks. Like, I don't think I have blocked a single attack yet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we didn't actually finish at the same time. Yeah, so that is TrashCan. Yeah, nice.
Alright, Niram's feeding me the final times now. Does anybody even remember what Team Wyburn's final time from the last relay was? Because that's the current.
12:36 something. Was
Okay.
The final time. Yo. I'm pretty sure both teams have beaten that though. Maybe even Chocobros.
Chocobros got a 12:35.32.
Yep. Alright, maybe Edgar and Gogo can block an attack this time? That would be very nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the aspect of hands-off and continuity, it looks like LCC, or TrashCan and Ultros Boogie were super on top of that. Chocobros had the best times overall, though.
Each enemy is a giant jelly? Alright. Okay. Please block the first attack. Please. Of course not. Didn't crit this time though. What? Okay. How did that even happen? I don't want to die again. Yeah, I'm dead again. How did that even trigger? I don't understand. Oops.
Oh. What happened exactly?
I don't know. My third reel just went off immediately after I pressed A on my second one.
Oh, like a double tap input or something?
Yeah. And I still haven't blocked an attack. It's fantastic. Don't diss the Kutan army, please. Actually,
Yeah, so the times I have up now are just the combined times for all of the runs, but it sounds like there's some interest also in the RTA time from start to finish, which includes the setup and switching players too, so that somebody's looking at the VODs right now to figure that out for the 3 teams that have finished. Oops.
Oop. That is not what I wanted to do.
So maybe we'll, since we've got a little bit of a spread now, maybe we'll say until Elmegas finishes before we cut off the poll for the bonus game.
Hi, Fathlo.
Yeah. Can you mute your TV, please?
I do like this music.
Alright, sorry, I had to
So
disconnect
pretty.
you because of the music.
No. No. Alright. Take 3.
Alright, let's go Guardian.
What time do I need?
5:13.
That's
Unfortunately, not going to be possible at this point with
not really.
left to go. Well, what, you got 8 minutes left?
Oops. Yeah, that's not enough.
Shoutouts to Fathful's cart actually staying together for this run.
Yeah.
Okay, is it fixed now?
Yes.
There it is.
There we go.
Jeez.
I don't know what was going on. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in and it worked. So, yeah.
Whatever works.
Yep.
When I went into the audio settings, it showed like a lot of volume coming out of the mic, even though nothing was going on. So I just unplugged it and plugged it back in, and then that went away.
Yeah, congrats on second place for FF6.
Oh, those beautiful, beautiful clouds.
One day, somebody's gonna block an attack. I believe. I believe.
Ooh. Well.
Oops.
Sorry for getting a little quiet here. We're having a good discussion between all of us. Meanwhile, it looks like El Magus is getting pretty close to the final fights.
Yep, we're gonna get there just now.
Cool, cool.
I had a pretty good run going actually, except I died on Ultros 4, which were 10 minutes, and twice to Guardian, which were 10 minutes. It's basically all the time I lost there. The rest was pretty good.
Yeah, but all of that had to happen for you to not beat my time. So.
What did you get? 517? Yeah, I'm still kind of close. I might get a 521, maybe 520. Granted, I survived this, of course, but I believe that I will.
Wow, Tyrion. Oh, I just want to say thank you to both the viewers here in the States as well as those Japanese viewers. I know that there were a lot of viewers over there. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, I don't know if we've ever done a restream of one of their events before. I think it would be a lot of fun to see one of those, though.
Yeah, if someone wants to organize that. I mean, time zones might be a bit of a thing, but definitely be fun.
Oh yeah, I forget I have to sleep sometimes. UK viewers, you're okay, I guess. Also Europe, yeah, you guys are cool. You guys are cool. I know I'm discriminating against you all. Sorry.
Everyone is awesome.
My
Yes.
country 'tis
Especially people that watched the relay today and or played in it.
Yeah. Okay, really, we had people all over the place watching this. So
Yeah, I mean, this was the most international relay yet, because we had 7 countries and 4 continents represented between the players and commentators.
all right, it looks like Kutan is right at the end.
Gogo got too much doubles.
Well, it's better than me leaving the Thunder Shield on him.
I'm just hoping that he... Alright.
Alright, everyone's floating. I'm happy to see that. First phase is down. Time to see how the second phase opens its round of attacks.
Diffuser.
Nice. Okay. There it is.
I'm just updating the times too to have both the sum of the runs and then also the RTA time, which includes setup and switching players out.
Please miss.
Probably want to scroll those numbers over.
Oops, alright. This could get fun. I don't have a lot of Phoenix Downs left.
Been there.
So by RTA timing, there was a 2-second spread between Team TrashCan and Team RPGe.
Okay.
Alright, this is it. Classic nothing? Huh? Huh?
Yep.
Oh man, you're in this, Elmagus. Ah. Oh yeah.
Victory draws
Right
nigh
in
for the
there.
Kutan army.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
What a ride.
This was probably the roughest run I've ever had, I'm not gonna lie. And in the end, we prevailed.
The Kutan army rises from the ashes and goes up against the most evil force in the universe. Come on, Elmagus.
GG, Magoose.
Will you be doing your
Last boss team.
Will you
Last
be
boss
doing
team.
your trademark Fallen One skip?
Trademark font, what? No.
You're the only person I've ever seen actually do it.
Hasn't LCC done it before on stream?
Huh? What am I doing? I was paying attention.
Fall in one skip.
Oh yeah, I did that once. That was like a run that was behind by a couple minutes, so I just did it.
Yeah, that would be equipping the ninja gear instead of the Tau robe on Go-Go, so that he has higher speed and can beat out Fall in One, but it makes it a lot more dangerous. It's less magic block.
That's amazing.
Whoops.
That sounds a lot better than not having a man-eater on.
And
he got the skip. No fallen one, guys. No fallen one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he did it? Oh, wow, nice.
Wow.
Good job.
Wow. With the swag ending,
All that
dude.
matters.
I like it.
I kind of skipped the Tower Robe.
That's the moral victory, man.
I respect it.
I lost 10 minutes because of that, though, because Gogo got crit on Guardian the first time I fought him, and died to that. I think with a Tower Robe, that probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, when you get up into higher magic block tiers, 10 magic block means a lot. That's like 15-20%-ish.
It's finally over. Worth it, exactly.
Your time was 5:22:20. And looks like just adding up the runs for Team Wyburn was 13:08:50. And we're trying to get the RTA time right now too. So many epic moments during this relay too. We got the trash can and carrot action by the Roth. We had Jenya and Bick narrowly squeaking out victories in the face of certain doom.
Oh, yeah.
We had Happy Squid PBing by like 7 or 8 minutes.
I believe that was a PB for Delm too, wasn't it?
I know I saw him get like a 412 or so recently, but I know he did another run after that.
Once a month? I don't think so.
And even it's just so crazy that all of these teams were so close after 13 hours of gameplay to be within, the top 3 teams being within 5 minutes of each other, and even Wyvern being 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah, and we had 3 sub-13s too. Before there was only Team Wyvern that got the sub-13 last relay too. So I guess that's basically all of the teams now.
Oh yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So sub 12 next relay, right?
Yeah. I think
If it's with more glitches, sure. Yeah, that'll be no problem.
Well, good race, guys.
Yeah, good job everybody, both runners and commentators.
That was not the worst thing ever for picking this up a few weeks ago.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, thanks for filling in for me.
Yeah, that was good. So good job. Wow.
So I guess we can start going into some plugs and shoutouts too. Let's see, I guess But special thanks to Edenol, who owns the restreaming server that we were using for this. Makes the frame rate for the runs all look very smooth and cuts down on the delay, especially for what the commentators can see. Thanks to Carrie Fry and LLK, aka Jazzaboo, for doing artwork. Carrie did 2 of the team logos and also the relay banners, and then LLK did the other team logos. Let's see, Nirm helped out with a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, like making the website for the commentators to watch the direct feed more conveniently, most notably. Cookie, who hosted the Japanese restream on Nico Live. It sounded like got quite a few viewers for it being the middle of the night in Japan for most of the relay. And Oxwus, who helped write the FAQ used for the Japanese restream that explained our community rules and the English and Japanese version differences. Because I basically got the idea to do this in the first place about like a year and a half or so ago, after seeing basically this exact same thing done in the Japanese speedrun community. And at first I was trying to see if I could like get enough interest to make like 2 teams to do a 4, 5, and 6 race, but now we've had 3 that have had 4. And I guess thanks to RomScout and Twitch TV for helping promote the relay too. I think we were on the front page a few times. And also everybody that hosted too. Let me see what the number was pretty amazing last time I looked at it. We had 79 hosts too.
Holy cow! Wow. Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thanks everybody for watching too. And not really sure when the next relay will be, or if it's even something we'll continue doing twice a year. Might scale it down back to once a year or so. It all just kind of depends on how much interest there is and people doing runs for it. But we will see. But there'll be other events on this new RPGe Limit Break channel. Most notably a charity marathon coming up in May 12th through 16th. There's going to be a fair amount of Final Fantasy in it. Probably one of the keystones being a live 4-way FF4 race between Nirm, the Roth, Kobahi, and blanking on who the fourth one is. No Cash. Yep. So 3 out of the 4 people that were in the relay today. FF6 will be in it too. It'll be with the sketch glitch route, which uses memory corruption to finish quite a bit faster and quite a bit more silly. I'll do one quick last round of plugs for the runners and commentators' personal channels too. Sounds like there's another group of people that are trying to organize a full Final Fantasy series relay too, but that's really early in the planning stages. There's no date or anything yet, but definitely look forward to that if it happens.
That will be super cool. Yeah, I've just taken a look at who's thinking about helping with that, and there are tons of people already. Yeah, I'll be excited if that happens.
So do you want to go over the bonus game results?
I think we should. Let me quick pull up a hype picture for Limit Break too. With our 4 runners. Guess we'll maybe we'll just say until the end is on Magus's run to cut off the poll, though it doesn't
sounds
really
good.
look like it's going to matter at this point, is determining the winner of the bonus game. But we will be democratic about it.
Vote for me. So shout outs to Quistacular for making that RPG Limit Break hype poster. I know everybody has always wanted to see me portrayed as Bobolus. I know it's everybody has always dreamed of.
I've seen it in person. Oh yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Nice, Magus. You just Alright, let me get the time updated for Team Wyvern. 50.
Wow, Kutan played a lot of characters in this. It's crazy.
Kutan's very
Very-
versatile.
I was just about to use that really good word.
Whoops.
Not a very versatile word, though, you know. It's pretty much just has one meaning.
There you go. You got your thunder back. Don't worry.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so there's Team Wyburn's final time. First number is just adding up the individual run times, and the second number is the RTA time, so that's just new game FF4 to Kefka dying in FF6. The difference is just because of setup time. So Team Chocobros had a little issue getting switched over to FF6, which cost a bit of RTA time.
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault because I screwed up my seed manipulation. Then I tried to set it up again, it still didn't work out for me.
What a guy. What a
Yep.
guy.
Well, we still had a fun day, regardless. I mean, it is just a game after all.
Yeah.
I mean, the only prize, I guess, is making your enemies play Mystic Quest, potentially.
Oh, yes. All my German brothers, I love you. Play Mystic Quest.
Not sure I want to know what that means.
I love you too. Yeah. Germasian. It's actually true.
Yeah, I'm Germ-Irish then. So did anybody other than Happy Squid PB then? I think there were some questions about if Delm did.
Deln? I thought Deln did. Yeah, I think so.
Definitely did. Yeah.
So he had a 410 going in.
I
think.
double checked, yeah. It's a PB.
Okay. So
And-
half of our FF5 crew PB'd then.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I think 3 out of the 4 runners actually cut the best time from last relay too. So
Yeah, which was
improvements there.
12:36. Well, that was RTA time though.
Yeah, honestly, just great runs.
And once again, it's really exciting to see it come down to the wire like that, and really exciting to watch.
Does make me a little sad that there's no Magitech in the ending, though.
Well, we'll just have to do a glitch relay.
That would be fun someday.
Getting Magitech does require getting Cyan, though, so not really something you can just casually do.
Oh, I'm sure we can get the sketch glitch to do us some magic.
Yeah. That is one. Yeah, I mean that's one kind of idea that's been bandied around too, is doing a broken fantasy relay at some point. Although,
that'd be pretty cool.
What exact games are in it would be kind of something we need to
probably
figure
Well,
out.
at the very
1, 3,
least, 1,
4,
4, 6, 7, 1, 3, 4.
I would really
6,
love
7.
to see 3
Yeah.
no credits warp, because I mean if you're using the jobs glitch, but not to just make the game end after 6 minutes, it's a pretty cool run. Lots of technical stuff, but I only know of like 2 people that do that.
Yeah, we can have someone learn it, or we can get those 2 people. Like, I like broken things. You know this.
Yeah. FF7 with warp glitches is a possibility, but the problem with FF7 PC is just that the game runs at different frame rates on different PCs, and that both affects just the run itself, but also the encounter manipulation, which is
Thanks.
tight on the frame rate. So it's just unfortunately just a bad port of the game for racing.
You've got a good point. Is there any way to cap frame rate?
You could probably like mod the game to force it to be a certain frame rate, but that would be kind of questionable. Anybody else have any closing thoughts, I guess, on how the relay when the runs went?
You still haven't talked about the bonus stuff.
Yeah, low rating for Megus's game did too.
But I saw the end on his stream.
Yeah.
It was there.
I don't know. That was a ton of fun. I'm pretty new to all this, and I was scared out of my mind taking Ascension's place, but this ended up being a lot of fun. So thanks for putting it on and for the support.
Thanks for filling in for me last minute. I just didn't have enough time to practice.
Yeah, you can hear some of the reasons in the background, but also
Yeah.
during 2 other games for Limit Break.
For sure.
Thanks again to Almagoose for filling in for me for Final Fantasy VI. I had a very busy couple of months, and so I couldn't learn the game. So shout outs to Almagoose for sure.
Oh yeah, who are the first time runners here? Or the first time relay runners?
Well, that would be Dragon, Fathlo, Nocash, Catastrophic, Roth,
And me.
and Bick. Yeah, so that's. I cannot do anything remotely resembling math after
1, 2,
doing
3,
this long.
4, 5, 6. So half the relay
of it.
runners are
Wow.
new.
Nice.
Wow, that's way cool.
Yeah, and that's really a testament to how much the Final Fantasy SNES speedrunning community has grown. I know particularly for Final Fantasy IV, it seems like every day somebody new pops up that's learning the route, and it's really cool to see people, jumping into the game and getting better at the game. I just in the past week, I've seen 2 or 3 new runners tackling Final Fantasy IV, so if anybody is interested in speedrunning any of these games, you can probably approach any one of us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. The community is really great and really helpful. So if you have any interest in speedrunning, just hit one of us up, and we will definitely give you a hand.
Yep.
If you want
Should we
notes,
go to
talk
sit?
to Obda.
Yeah,
Or maybe
whenever
not.
we find a new person, one of us mentions it, and then like 4 of us join and just give them tips.
Yeah, I think Kata actually has the most up-to-date notes these days for Final Fantasy IV.
Oh, good. Good.
NERMs are also solid, at least for FF4, Kata 2. For FF6, I think Sketch is totally up to date, and then no Sketch, not as much, but you can make it work. I was working off of LC or not MV's old ones, and then had LCC telling me what to do from there.
I have my notes on my channel in a paste bin if anybody needs them. But that's for this route. I'm gonna learn Sabinless soon.
You weren't around earlier. Sabinless is it's just basically pretty much the riskiest possible route you can take for this category that still has some kind of shot at actually finishing.
Of course, LCC does it on its first run.
Yeah.
Technically, it was my third, but the first two died before Kef got nerfed. So that was pretty fun.
Okay, everyone, thank you very much. I need food.
Yeah, I
So-
do too, actually.
Yeah, I think we all.
So thank you. I'll try to be around for the bonus game.
Yeah,
with
well,
me tomorrow.
Guess we'll get that figured out and then get a time set.
Oh,
Hopefully before we take the stream down.
yeah. I don't know. It seems like a very mystic thing for you to do. Huh.
Mm.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
All right, good
Good
night,
night, bro.
Good night, bro.
Good night. Good job, commentary.
See ya.
Well, I probably need to go get kids to bed.
Yes,
So,
it definitely looks like it's time. Well,
they're having a late night tonight.
made them sound like they're getting restless too. So, thanks for commentating. Hope you have
Yeah, it was fun.
the rest of your weekend.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night. I'm gonna jump out of the call too.
night.
I need to go to the store. So,
See ya, Sencha. See ya, Fatflow.
yeah, you guys have a good one.
I always forget how long the endings of these games are.
Well, it's pretty much the same for 5 and 6, about 23 minutes, and I think it's more closer to like 18 or so for 4. I'm trying to find an obvious raid target too.
Ooh. Indeed.
Well, literally, none of the people I watch that play RPGs are actually running. Everybody's probably watching the relay.
Yeah. I know there were some Twitch problems today too, like the chat was gone for a while.
I got Valkyrie Chronicles. Got Final Fantasy 6.
Yes, Infamy is on. You count Kingdom Hearts, there's some of that going on.
Yeah, like I see Adam Timothy and Ghost Wheel.
The end, by the way.
The end. Alright, and that makes the, let's see, the poll results are Earthbound, then Lufia 2, then Mystic Quest. And we're basically counting the poll as another game in the relay, as far as, that means Earthbound gets 8 votes, Lufia 2 gets 6, and Mystic Quest gets 4. Alright, so there we have our final totals then.
Oh, snap. Unbelievable.
I think the odds of having an Earthbound race on this channel are pretty high, though. That's what the viewers wanted to see, and we've got a pretty strong Earthbound community, so maybe I'll see if I can arrange that sometime. But yep, looks like we're gonna have us some 4-way Pazuzu action tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if the community was down to just do it, because they decided on it pretty last minute too. Could probably be raced anytime they wanted.
Yeah.
Which is super high.
So who's actually running it then? I think it's Magus, Genya, Farrell, and Voltas, I think, for the fourth one.
Yes. Those are the 4 best times of the people who offered. With me as a backup.
So, we want to go ahead and set a time now then?
Right now.
I guess if Voltas isn't available, then Book or someone else can step in.
Voltas said that he would have time after dinner, so that would be... Let me convert the time real quick. After 2 p.m. Eastern, he's pretty much free.
Okay, because I have some plans about 6:30 Eastern tomorrow.
Okay.
So if we did it at 2, that would work fine for me.
I'm fine whenever. I don't really have any restraints tomorrow. I don't know about Genya and Farrell.
Now they're both around. I guess we'll see if that time works for them too. Oh yeah, and it is daylight savings in North America too. That doesn't change my statement though about yeah. We'd need to finish.
Yeah, I'd still do it.
Yeah, I mean my dinner plans are accommodating for daylight savings time.
8:30. That is, well, I don't know if that's daylight savings is only 5 hours then to Europe, right?
Well, that means that Eastern time is going to be GMT minus 4.
Yeah, it's 5 hours then. All right. So Genya's time after 3:30 p.m. basically. 3 hours for the race is enough, right? Oh no,
One would assume.
It depends on.
Well, even with floor 2, like the worst run I ever had took like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, that should be okay. So 2:30. That's good for Voltas. It's good for me. Farrell. Anything works for Farrell. All right. 2:30 it is.
So we're gonna say
3:30.
3:30
Yeah.
Eastern and 8:30 Central European.
Exactly.
All right. Sounds
Alright,
like
so
a plan.
That will be on this very same channel then. And yeah, and then I'll talk to the Earthbound runners too about possibly setting up an Earthbound glitchless race, like maybe next week or sometime in the near future too, given that that's what won the viewership poll, so we can make that happen. I would like to.
Alright, so Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, 3:30 Eastern Time.
Oh god.
Be there or be floor 2.
On Sunday.
Excellent.
The cream will rise to the top.
Yeah.
Zuzu fall to the bottom.
Multiple times too.
Who will get their cup of coffee in the big time?
So any strong opinions on a raid target? I mean, seeing a couple Kingdom Hearts people that I follow. Not a whole lot for Final Fantasy though.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, it seems to be a sparse night for.
You'd almost think there was a big relay today or something that
Yeah.
all the Final Fantasy runners were watching. Alright,
So once again, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a great relay, a great race. Came down to the wire after almost 13 hours. So hopefully we get to do this again in the future. And be sure to tune into RPGe Limit Break in May. Gonna see a lot of our pretty faces in person. We'll get to meet each other and have crazy fun times.
lots and lots of Swedish fish too.
Yes.
And let's see, I'm fried. Any votes for raid message too? We're gonna raid Adam Timothy.
RPG Jerkbird.
Okay, that works.
All right. Thanks everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and hang out. I've been here all day.
Yep, same here.
Same.
I need food and standing up and stuff. So, I'm too lazy to do the shoutouts again. So check the FAQ. I guess after I take the stream down, I'll quick plug the runners streams again, and I guess be back 3:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central European tomorrow for a Mystic Quest race. See, and may the Pazuzu floors be with everybody. And not really sure when the next Final Fantasy relay is, but we'll definitely be announcements on Twitter and that sort of thing. Might be like next winter or so, where we might push it back to being once a year or two, so maybe around this time next year. But just all depends on, I guess, how many people want to do runs and how active the communities are. So I guess with that, everybody have yourselves a good evening or morning. Please follow this channel if you haven't already for the Limit Break Marathon coming up in May and other cool online RPG community events here. And Final Fantasy Relay out. Take care.
Good night.